So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Look at this. Tight end getting a carry here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got Smith again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. The trick play unsuccessful as throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's a design boot. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from the 32. Blitz coming for Williams. Taken in by Loveland. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So after the play, Trainer's headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw now. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that one the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking in the air here. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his back. Here's Barkley. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Brad Robbins on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 22. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw is Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Williams set to pass. And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the pistol, Hurts hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with check downs. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And again, here's Hurts. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
180.
It's Hurts once again. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Williams on the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. First down throwing for Hurts. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
The
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on third and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. All set now. First and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Has a big hole left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Football is out. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
What is Paul 30?
Sending him on the dive. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Tory Taylor on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then Nevy's positive yards.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second down now, 7 to go. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts yet again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Brad Robbins on again for another punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the one back on the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. We're working a couple yards past the line. Zach Bond with the tackle.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
3rd down, they need 7. There's a dive up the middle. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush and pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they're going to face third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Hurts on first down. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a chance to run it here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play's not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Swift. And they take this in for the score. The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. But Leslie tacks on the extra point. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On first down, Hurts. Barkley's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Gonna start things off with a sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Give now to the running back. He's in a secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. We've set it downs from 37. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. One play action. Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, Hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end beneficiary.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
What is it on? Biggie Angel. Watch the back on his left. Watch the back on his left.
Throw here, 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So Jackpot Lesney's on in a high-pressure spot. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Lesney able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end, and it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Toss play, Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Lesney now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 14.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears approaching win number 7 on the year. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he made the edge, just not a lot of room to maneuver once he got out there. They limited the damage very nicely on that toss play.
At the 33-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.